Next Wave Automation, award-winning maker of the CNC Sharp routing system and the ready-to-route fence system, is the leader in home shop automated woodworking. And this year they do it again with their groundbreaking ready-to-lift automated router lift system.
We're here at IWF 2014 in the Wagner Meter booth with Ron Smith. Ron, a lot of our home woodworkers need to evaluate the moisture content in their lumber, might not know how to do it or what to use. What does Wagner offer that could be of help?
Well, Chris, I'm glad you're here today, and it'd be an honor to walk you through that and walk the viewers through that. But Wagner, for years, has offered, this is our most popular model, the MMC 220. It is ideal for woodworkers, especially those who are going to be involved in testing a lot of tropical species, because it has a wide range of species programmability, and that's very, very important. So from your lightest woods to your densest woods, the MMC 220 has been a great seller and an ideal tool for the woodworker, the professional woodworker who wants accuracy and speed. And again, one of the clear advantages to a non-pin meter is the fact that it does not put holes in the wood. You just scan the wood in that manner, and as fast as you can scan, you're going to get a reading, again with no holes in the wood. And for those of your audience that may think that the meter is only reading a surface reading, actually it's not. It's reading through the material. So you'll see this is a thick piece of pine here, and the reading we're getting is easily that far into the wood right here.
So it's a deep scan.
It's a deep scan, not just a surface reading here. And I'll give you a demonstration of that. Right now we're reading approximately, it's toggling back and forth a little bit, but approximately 8.8, something along that line. Now I'm going to put my hand behind that.
And that represents 8.5% moisture content.
That's right, moisture content, which is what we're talking about. Again, moisture content by percentage, that's the industry standard. So it's very important for those of your audience who don't know that. Moisture content on a percentage basis, that is standard. So as you can see, we're reading that. And I put my hand behind it and the reading goes up. Take my hand away and the reading goes down. So we're not just reading a surface reading. And also with that in mind, for those of you out in the audience who might be, and those of your readers, who might be drying their own wood, and they may have some surface moisture on the wood that's been absorbed for a couple of minutes, not to worry, because the Wagner design, the technology was designed to pretty much ignore absorbed surface moisture. So for that application, for those users who are trying to check their air-dried lumber and it may have gotten a little wet on some of the top layers, that's not a problem as long as it's been absorbed a little bit.
Ron, one question that comes to mind for me is, I might need to test pine one day, oak another day, exotic another day. How do you reset the meter to take measurements on different species?
Thanks for asking, Chris. I appreciate that, because your audience may have seen the species button. Here it is. You just hit the species button and then you can adjust based on density, because woods have different densities. I'm going to ramp it up to maybe some denser tropical species, 0.80. That gets into more of your tropicals. I just adjusted that, and now it's as easy as that. That's all you have to do.
And it comes with a booklet.
Comes with a booklet to do that.
Cross-reference the different species.
And the species are in here. So with different numbers, many. And in addition, maybe the top 10 species that you're using can be written right here. So it's very handy for you to just look and say, okay, I've got EPA at 0.85.
Sure.
I just adjust it for EPA and go about my business.
And not even go back to the booklet.
Don't even have to worry about it.
What is the price point on the MMC 220?
This is $395, and it comes with a 7-year warranty, Chris.
Great, great. Now, does it have to be recalibrated occasionally
On
or not?
occasion, if Perhaps if it got dropped, it might have to be recalibrated, but for those users who would like to occasionally validate the calibration, Wagner offers a calibration reference allowing them to check the calibration to make sure it's in calibration. If it isn't, they can send it back to the factory and it can be recalibrated.
Now, for those of our viewers who aren't familiar with how to find out more about this particular meter, what's your website?
That website is wagnermeters.com.